it's Daphne, your smart shopper. So, cooking on the cheap with things that are on sale at Valley grocery stores this week. So, one of the things that caught my eye is over at Bashas. They're going to have boneless, skinless chicken breasts on sale for $1.57 a pound, sold in value packs, and you can buy 2 packs at that price. Regular price is $2.99 a pound, but you can only get this deal on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week. So I decided to show you how you can make a meal very simple, very inexpensive, and with a very little effort for a very good price. So it's centered around chicken breast. So the meal is called chicken tomato stew, and it takes about 30 minutes of prep work. The rest of the time it's cooking in the crock pot. You can just chop up everything, clean up your produce, throw it in there before you go to work. 7 hours later, you've got a fresh homemade cooked meal that you've spent very little time having to pay attention to. So what you're gonna need is, this is for 3 to 4 people serving size. So you're gonna need 1.5 chicken breast halves, okay? So basically that's 1.5 chicken breast, so that's cut in half, okay? And then you're gonna need 2.5 potatoes, and I've already put some of this stuff in the crock pot. So the potatoes, you leave the skins on because it gives more nutrition. Just chop them up, clean them. So you need 2.5 potatoes. Then you also need a half an onion, yellow onion, and Bashas has onions on sale this week. 2 pounds for $1, regularly it's 69 cents a pound. And then also organic on the vine tomatoes, 97 cents a pound. Regular price on that is at least $1.50 a pound. I think $2 a pound if I'm correct on that. So you need 3/4 cup of that. Just throw all that in the crock pot. Then they have carrots on sale, a 16-ounce pack of baby carrots on sale for just 97 cents. You're gonna need a total of a 1/2 cup of that. So just chop up those carrots. There you go, throw it in there. And by the way, all the carrots are already cleaned because it's already, the little baby carrots that are already cut. Then what you're gonna need to do is you need to add 2 bay leaves in here, just like that, in the crock pot. And then you've got to add your chicken breast. You want to add your chicken breast on top of the vegetables. Just slide them in there, right there on top like that. Okay, and then you've got to make your little sauce. Now, one of the things I wanted to add was, if you were to buy all of these ingredients when they're not on sale, you're going to pay about $18. But because they're on sale this week, you're going to pay just $11. But keep in mind, you will have tons of leftovers after you make this meal. So really this meal is costing you about $6 if you calculate the leftovers that you have, if you get what I'm saying. So then what you're gonna need is you're gonna need an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, which I picked up at Bashas for 69 cents. Then you're also going to need, and this is the way that I get around things, it requires 8 ounces of chicken broth. But what I do instead to save money is I do chicken bouillons. And I picked up the bouillons for 69 cents over at Bashas, or actually 89 cents. And then I just put it in 8 cups of water and just let it blend in there. So you put that in there on top. And then you want to add your spices, which is going to be your Italian seasoning and your garlic. You just add a little pinch there. So it requires you to have about 1/4 teaspoon to just a little splash of that in the crock pot. So let's show people what everything looks like in the crock pot right there. And then you want to set it on low for about 6 to 7 hours. And you also want to make sure that you have it submerged in enough water that the chicken is covered. So let me do that real quick. And as the chicken cooks, so there we go. So there you want to just make sure that it's a little bit submerged underwater there. And that's how it looks. Then you're done. You leave, set it on low for about 6 to 7 hours, and you're good to go. And then when everything is all cooked up, you can chop up the chicken pieces, throw it back in there, make sure your vegetables are all nice and soft, and there you go. So let me show you what the final product looks like. So when you get home from work, voila, dinner is served. And like I said, it costs you $11 for all the ingredients because all of these items, the majority of these items are on sale at Bashas, so make sure to check your ad. And like I said, I have tons of leftovers because I bought a 5-pound bag of potatoes for $1.99, and I only use 2.5 of those potatoes. So I have tons of potatoes left over and tons of onions left over and a whole bag of carrots and some chicken left over too. So there you go. That is my cooking on a dime. And I always appreciate your time. And don't forget, I'm Daphne Monroe, your smart shopper.